Today we're going to be talking about bipolar disorder and understanding it, seeing some symptoms, and figuring out what you can do to kind of keep it at a medium, like okay. So this is Lily. One day she wakes up, she's feeling great. She's on top of the world. The next, she can't get out of bed. She's consumed by depression, like she has a heavy weight on her shoulders, like something's holding her underwater. It's not just an emotional mood swing like it would be for a normal person. This is bipolar disorder. So what is bipolar disorder? Bipolar disorder is a mental illness that causes rapid mood swings, like emotional highs and emotional lows. So when someone's very wishy-washy, bipolar disorder affects energy levels, activity, getting out of bed, like doing normal things, cleaning, cook, like doing life things for yourself. It's bipolar disorder is lifelong, but like with treatment, symptoms seem to be manageable. And then let's go on to talk about the symptoms. So mania is one of the symptoms. That's increased energy, a euphoric state, kind of like off the deep end. You don't really feel the need to sleep. You're impulsive. You're making impulsive decisions. For example, making expensive purchases, making expensive trips out of nowhere. Another symptom is depression. So sadness, hopelessness, fatigue. You feel like nothing's ever going to get better, nothing's ever going to change. For example, not getting out of bed, you're sleeping really late in the day, you're calling out of work because you just don't feel like you can do it. Mixed episodes can include both manic and depressive episodes. So we're going to go on to talk about some of the causes and risks. So causes and risks of bipolar disorder are genetics, so it could run in your family. A lot of bipolar disorder cases tend to run in families. It could be different brain structure, the way your brain chemistry works and the way your brain functions. It could also be your environment, the people you're living with, the place you're living, your job. It's stress, like childhood trauma, major life episodes, like when something bad happens. With bipolar disorder, if you're using substances, that can also make symptoms worse or cause like a mental breakdown. And then we're gonna go on to talk about some treatments for bipolar disorder. So some treatments could be medication like mood stabilizers, antidepressants, antipsychotics. Psychotherapy is another one of the choices. That's cognitive behavioral therapy. And then lifestyle management, so just kind of like sleeping regular, making a routine for yourself, managing your stress. So like let's say you get a therapist, you wake up at this time during the day and you go to bed at like keep your life very like, this is what I do, this is how it's going to go. And another good treatment for it could be like a support system. So like having your loved ones by you and being able to talk to someone or your significant other, like your boyfriend or your girlfriend, or maybe it's your mom or your dad. And then it's perfectly normal to live with it. Like it doesn't go away, like I said. So living with it, lots of people live long. It doesn't, like you're not going to die because you have bipolar disorder. So a lot of people live with it. They have successful lives with the right like person to talk to, medication, routine. And the earlier you diagnose bipolar disorder, the better, so you can get it under control and manage it. And then just people knowing about the subject and kind of just being aware can make a really big difference on how people deal with bipolar disorder, because if you understand how their brain works and you understand that this is how things go in their lives, it'll make things a lot easier on them. So it's good to keep people informed on bipolar disorder and how it kind of works. Yeah. And these are going to be my references. And that's it.